Okay, Facebook, you're on. There you go. YouTube, you're on. Stranger danger right here. Ooh, geez, I almost opened that up. Okay. Ooh. Wow, look at that. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. Telling you, this thing. If I had a piece of paper, I'd show you. Anyways, boom! Got an Olde English. Dude, I'm telling you, that rings better than the Colt 45 I had earlier. Actually got this video off. Took me like 3 times the last time. Calls, texts, blah, blah, blah. Look at that. I hit the label. Oh, yeah. You can't really. Oh, man. I'm telling you. There it is. There it is. Can you see it, Facebook? It's frosty. You know it's frosty. There it is. See that? The clear, the frost, the clear, frost, clear. Who cares? You know it's cold. Oh, look at that. I didn't have to move it 1,000 times. I didn't have to restart the video 1,000 times. My Colt 45 exploded. Okay. Who's watching? Hi, Shaniqua. Got me another one. Going all out today. It's the only free time I have to myself. I'm going all out, baby. I might dig into those 75 12 packs that I got the other day in my car. Yeah. Jay's not playing. Whoop, whoop. Malt liquor. Cheers. Well, that's nice. Cheddar, where you at? I got to celebrate this with somebody. This is good. Yum. Honestly, the Colt tasted a little bit better, I want to say, but it's not malt. The malt, you know the difference. You drink like I do, you know the difference. Oh, even though it's out of the same fridge, this is much colder than that Colt. Holy cow. And that Colt was cold. This is like freezing. Of course, this has been cooking for about 3 days longer. Yeah, maybe even a little bit longer than that Colt. So I didn't find that Colt not too long ago. So I got that Colt. The day before I did the Steel Reserve video. So I don't know if that interfered. Another thing to Facebook feed, whatever. Man, rugby. Rugby. Oh. Whoa. That's cold for my friend. So the Bills caught up. A little bit of difference in the score. I don't know. I still think Jacksonville might take them, man. I like both teams. I don't really care who wins. My team's out. I don't really care for anybody that's left. I mean, I like certain players, but I don't like overall teams. I hope Pittsburgh loses just because I hate Pittsburgh. I don't think Seattle's got enough to continue. The Bears. The Bears are just one of those teams, man. They'll do what it takes to win. And I can't, don't get me wrong. The Bills are the same way because Josh Allen's like, okay, you guys suck, you suck, you suck. Hold my beer. I'll run it in because I can't rely on anybody. And that's how they've gotten this far. I don't even know who else is in. But I know this is going to go in here. Oh, man, I've needed these. It's been a long time since I did some lives. Rugby, malt liquor, cheers, whatever. Oh. Rugby. Rugby. Ah. Yeah. Where is it? Malt liquor. You see it? Malt liquor. Dude, and man, I've had the Modelo. I didn't film any of that. I had Modelo. I've had some Jenny 12 Horse. I've had some, what else did I just have? The Sierra Nevada Celebration. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Rugby. 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 Wow. This is yummy. Colt 45 was a little bit better. But let me tell you, I got the memory of that ice house. John, dude, that ice house was hitting nice. Nice. I can't wait to get into the Mickeys. Oh, dude, I need like complete solitude, candles, and everything for that Mickey's. I'm telling you, that Mickey's is going to be nice. I just got it cooking, getting it nice. Look at this. This thing's been out. Even the Colt 45 wasn't that cold. Look at that. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I'm going to put that. I'm going to have a seance. Oh, great weather advisory for my area. Snow falling in lower elevations. Great. That's what I need. I need to shovel for 18 more hours like I did fucking last week. Sorry. Label out. Facebook, YouTube. Man, I can't thank you enough for that freaking ice house, dude. That ice house has been like easily in my top 10. I can't even, like, from what I remember and what I've had and what I've remembered what I've had, believe it or not, that's all three different categories. Ice house, man, that was nice. And it's only 5.5. That's not bad, but it's the taste, it's the cold, it's how it hits and flows down. Dude, I just, man, that was beautiful. And I can't thank you enough. I'm gonna, when you get your package, you'll understand. That would be my gratitude will speak in the package. That's all I can say. Label out. Cheers. I just missed the 10-minute mark. Rugby. Too much yapping. Rugby. Damn. My man Lawrence is fucking killing it right now. I hated him in Clemson because obviously, Ohio State, but dude, as a pro player, see, I have that conflict. I always have had that conflict. I'm sure y'all know I can't stand SU, but like Ronnie Cycli, I loved him in Miami. I believe it was Miami he played for. He was like one of the highest paid pro players of all time, but he came from SU. SU sucks, but he made something of himself. That was awesome. Rugby. Patrick Ewing. Even rugby. Even though I don't like the Knicks, I hated him as a Hoya, but I loved him as a Knick. Carmelo Anthony, I hated him, period. He sucked. He sucked as a freaking Nugget. He sucked as a, what did he play for? The Blazers? He just sucks. He's just a douchebag. Fucking, I hate him. Again, Lawrence, hate him in Clemson. And I like him as a Jaguar. Trying to think who else. There's been a few players. Except for Tua. Tua, garbage. Hated him in Alabama. Too much of a freaking wuss to play at Miami because he gets concussions every other game, it seems. I'm glad he's retiring because he's garbage. Let me think. There's another player. Oh, Joe Burrow. I didn't really like him at LSU because they beat Ohio State, of course. But man, let me tell you, what he's done for Cincinnati, like they haven't seen those numbers since like Dalton. Remember, like the shaken Blake. You know what I mean? I like him as a Bengal. Didn't really care for it. Well, he came from Ohio State as well, so of course he did. Does good. But my most classic example of hate and love would be, oh God, what the hell's his name? I can't think of his name. Tom Brady. I hated him because he's a Wolverine, but he's like the best quarterback of all time. I'm not really a Patriots fan, but him and Gronk, oh my God, they're unstoppable. 7 ring, come on, seriously? Come on. That's like Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. He just can't compete. I would not, if I'd put my money down every time on them. Win or lose, I'd put my money on them because they're unstoppable. Malt liquor. And honestly, since like the Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, who was the other cat? There was another one. God, I can't think of his name. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. It wasn't Moss. Was it Moss? Dude, that whole era of the 49ers. Nope. Couldn't do it. I'd put money on them every time. You can't beat somebody like that. So, anyways, halftime. It's already in the fourth. Wow, the fourth has already started. It's my late one to go live. Enter. Rugby. Anybody watching? Nobody's watch rugby watching. Well, kids, I meant like I don't know what we got here. Top 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm close to like the 16-minute mark. Yeah, 16-minute mark. And I still got a little bit of this. And it's still, look at that. Can you see, look at right there. Right there. Wait. It's frosty still. Do you see that? 16 minutes and it's still fucking frosty. Dude, I got game, son. I will call anybody out. Who you got? What you got? No slush, not frozen. Fucking frost, baby. Look, it's still there. Still there. You see the cloudy? Oh, right there. Hold on. I gotta find it. Right? I'm not gonna touch it. Right there. Still frosty. Still 1656. Boom. Still frosty. What you got? You ain't got shit. I'll call you out. Bring it, son. Held it till the legs stopped moving. They're not moving. It's not moving. You see it moving? I don't see it moving. Look at that. It's not moving. Coldest 40s. Dude, I'm ready to like do a competition. You got the coldest 40? Dude, I got the coldest 40. I got the coldest 40s. I got the coldest 40s. Coldest 40s. Yeah. What's it sound like when it's empty? Dull. Very dull. Sharp, but dull. Woo! All right, kids. Peace. I hope. I kind of want the Jaguars to win. Not a New York hate thing, but they just seem hungrier, man. You know. Seriously, they got a pool at the stadium. I wonder what the tickets for that cost. All right, guys. Peace. Love y'all. Thank you for watching. Nothing but the best. Love ya.